ततो जयम् उदीरयेत्।
नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु
नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु
नित्यं भागवत सेवया
नित्यं भागवत सेवया
भगवती उत्तम श्लोके
भगवती उत्तमश्लोके
भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी
भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी।
Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 16, verse 9 and 10, we'll try to see today. Words. I'll share the screen. Can you see the screen?
Yes, Prabhu.
Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 16, verse 9. Mandasya manda prajnasya
Mandasya manda pragyasya
vayo mandayushascha vai
vayo mandayushascha vai
nidraya hriyate naktam
nidraya hviyate naktam
divacha vyartha karmabhi
divacha vyartha karmabhi
mandasya manda prajnasya
mandasya manda pragyasya
vayo mandayushascha vai
vayo mandayushascha vai
nidraya hriyate naktam
nidraya hviyate naktam
divacha vyartha karmabhi.
divacha vyartha karmabhi.
Narottam. Mandasya manda prajnasya
Mandasya manda pragyasya
vayo manda yushascha vai
vayo mandayushascha vai
nidraya hriyate naktam
nidraya hviyate naktam
divacha vyartha karmabhi.
divacha vyartha karmabhi.
Student Srivastav. रिसेट करिए. Translation purport by Stephen Grace by Charanarinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Synonyms: Mandasya, of the lazy. Manda, paltry.
Manda, paltry.
Prajnasya, of intelligence.
Pragyasya, of intelligence.
Vaya, age.
Vaya, age.
Manda, short.
Manda, short.
Ayusha, of duration of life.
Ayusha, of duration of life.
Cha, and.
Cha, and.
Why, exactly.
Bhai, exactly.
Nidraya, by sleeping.
Nidraya, by sleeping.
Kriyate, passes away.
Hriyate, passes away.
Naktam, night.
Naktam, night.
Diva, daytime.
Diva, daytime.
Cha, also.
Cha, also.
Vyartha, for nothing.
Vyartha, for nothing.
Karma, be by activities.
Karma bhi, by activities.
Translation, please repeat after me. Lazy human beings with paltry intelligence.
Lazy human beings with paltry intelligence
And a short duration of life.
and a short duration of life
Pass the night sleeping.
pass the night sleeping
And the day performing activities.
and the day performing activities
That are for naught.
that are for naught.
Purport.
Purport: the less intelligent do not know the real value of the human form of life. The human form is a special gift of material nature in the course of her enforcing a stringent law of mysteries upon the living being. It is a chance to achieve the highest boon of life, namely to get out of the entanglement of repeated birth and death. The intelligent take care of this important gift by strenuously endeavoring to get out of the entanglement. But the less intelligent are lazy and unable to evaluate the gift of the human body to achieve liberation from the material bondage. They become more interested in so-called economic development and work very hard throughout life simply for the sense enjoyment of the temporary body. Sense enjoyment is also allowed to the lower animals by the law of nature, and thus a human being is also designated to a certain amount of sense enjoyment according to his past or present life. But one should definitely try to understand that sense enjoyment is not the ultimate goal of human life. Herein it is said that during the daytime one works for nothing because the aim is nothing but sense enjoyment. We can particularly observe how the human being is engaged for nothing in the great cities and industrial towns. There are so many things manufactured by human energy, but they are all meant for sense enjoyment and not for getting out of material bondage. And after working hard during the daytime, a tired man either sleeps or engages in sex habits at night. That is the program of materialistic civilized life for the less intelligent. Therefore, they are designated herein as lazy, unfortunate and short-lived.
जय हरि ओम तत्सदोम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णवृषाय भूतले श्रीमते जयपताकस्वामिनिति नामिने नमो आचार्यपदाय निताय कृपप्रदायिने गौरकथादामदाय नगरग्रामतारिणे नमः विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादे पाश्चात्यादेशधारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे हराय नम कृष्ण यादवाय नम हरे गोपाल गोविंद राम श्री मधुसूदनम मुखम करोति वाचालं पंगुनं गायते गिरिं कृपातमामन्ते श्री गुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानंद माधवं श्री चैतन्यमेश्वरम् हरि ओम तत्सत्. So it's a beautiful verse. And what Sutta Goswami says now, that also we will see, 1.16.8, 10. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 16, verse 10. Sutta Uvacha Yadha Parikshit Kuruchandale Avashat
Yada Parikshit Jangale Avasat
Kalim Pravishtam Nija Chakravartite
Kalim Pravishtam Vartite
Nisham Yavartam Anatti Priyam Tatha
Nishamya Vartamanati Priyam Tata
Sarasanam Samyuga Sundiradade
Sarasanam Samyuradade
Sutta Uvacha
Sutta Uvacha
Yada Parikshit Gurujangale Avasat
Yada Parikshit Gurujangal Sausat
Kalim Pravishtam Nija Chakravartite
Kalim Pravishtam Chakravartite
Nisham Yavartam Anati Priyam Tata
Nishamya Vartamanati Priyam Tata
Sarasanam Samyuga Saundiradade
Sarasanama Sanjuga Sandiradade
Sutta Uvacha
Sutta Uvacha
यदा परीक्षित गुरुजांगले वसत्
यदा परीक्षित कुरुचांगले अवसात्
कलिं प्रविष्टं निज चक्रवर्तिते
कलिं प्रविष्टं निज चक्रवर्तिते
निशम्य वार्ताम् अनति प्रियां तथा
संसवार्तामनति प्रिया तथा
शरासनं संयुगसौन्दिराददे
सरासनं संयुग सौंदिराददे.
Anybody would like to recite?
Suta uvacha
Sutta uvacha
यदा परीक्षित कुरुजांगले वसात्
यथा परीक्षित गुरुजांगले वसत्
कलिं प्रविष्टं निज चक्रवर्तिते
कलिं प्रविष्टं निज चक्रवर्तिते
निशम्य वार्तामनति प्रियां तथा
निशम्य वार्तामनति प्रियां तथा
शरासनं संयुग सौंदिराददे
शरासनं संयुगसौन्दिराददे. Next.
Suta uvacha
Sutta uvacha
yada parikshit guru jangale vasat
यथा परीक्षित गुरुजांगले वसत्
kalim pravishtam nija chakravartite
कलिं
प्रविष्टं निज चक्रवर्तिते
nisamya vartam anati priyam tata
निशम्य वार्तामनति प्रियां तथा
sarasanam samyuga sandiradade
शरासनं संयुग सौंदिराददे.
Translation. Yeah, anybody else would like to recite? Go on.
Okay. Suta uvacha
Sutta uvacha
yada parikshit guru jangale vasat
यदा परीक्षित गुरुजांगले वसत्
kalim pravishtam nija chakravartite
कलिं
कलिं
प्रविष्टं
प्रविष्टं निज
निज
चक्रवर्तिते
चक्रवर्तिते
निशम्य vartam anati priyam tata
निशम्य
निशम्य
वार्तामनति
वार्तामनति
प्रियां
प्रियां
तथा
तथा
sarasanam samyuga sandiradate
शरासनं संयुगसौन्दिराददे. Synonyms. Sutta Uvacha, Sutta Goswami said,
Sutta
Suta
uvacha
uvacha
Sutta
Suta
Goswami
Goswami
said,
said
Yadha, when
यदा
yada
when
Parikshit, Maharaja Parikshit,
परीक्षित
parikshit
महाराजा
maharaja
परीक्षित
parikshit
Kuru Jangale in the capital of Kuru's empire,
कुरु
Guru
जांगले
Jangale,
in the
capital
capital
of
of Kuru's
Kuru's empire.
empire
Avasat was residing.
Avasat was
residing.
Kalim, the symptoms of the age of Kali.
Kali, the symptoms of the age of Kali.
Pravishtam entered.
Nija Chakravartite within his jurisdiction.
Nija Chakravartite within his jurisdiction.
Nishamya, there thus hearing.
Nishamya, thus hearing.
Vartham, news.
Vartam, news.
Anati Priyam, not very palatable.
Anati Priyam, not very palatable.
Tata, thereafter.
Not very palatable.
Tata, thereafter.
Sarasanam, arrows and bows.
Sarasanam, arrows and bows.
Samyuga, having gotten a chance for.
Samyuga, having gotten a chance for.
sound the martial activities
Sound the
Shandi,
martial
martial
activities
activity.
that they took up.
that they took up.
Translation, please repeat after me. Sutta Goswami said,
Suta
Sutta
Goswami
Goswami
said,
said,
while Maharaja Parikshit was residing in the capital of the Kuru Empire,
while
while
Maharaja
Maharaja
was
was
residing
residing
in
in
the
the
capital
capital
of
of the Kuru Empire,
the symptoms of the age of Kali began to infiltrate within the jurisdiction of his state.
the
the
symptoms of
symptoms
the
of
age of
the age
Kali
of Kali began to
infiltrate
infiltrate
within
the
the
jurisdiction
jurisdiction
of
of the state.
When he learned about this,
When he
when
learned
he
about
learned about
this,
this,
he did not think the matter very palatable.
he did
he
not
did
think
not think
the
the
matter
matter
very
very palatable.
palatable.
This did, however, give him a chance to fight.
This did, however, give him a
give me a
chance to
chance
fight.
to fight.
He took up his bow and arrows
He took up his bow and arrows
and prepared himself for military activities.
and
and
prepared himself for military
for
activity.
military activity.
Purport.
The state administration of Maharaja Parikshit was so perfect that he was sitting in his capital peacefully. But he got the news that the symptoms of the age of Kali had already infiltrated into the jurisdiction of his state, and he did not like this news. What are the symptoms of the age of Kali? They are first, illicit connection with women, second, indulgence in meat eating, third, intoxication, and fourth, taking pleasure in gambling. The age of Kali literally means the age of quarrel, and the above mentioned four symptoms in uh, human society are the root causes of all kinds of quarrel. Maharaja Parikshit heard that some of the people of the state had already taken to those symptoms, and he wanted to take immediate steps against such causes of unrest. This means that at least up to the regime of Maharaja Parikshit, such symptoms of public life were practically unknown. And as soon as they were slightly detected, he wanted to root them out. The news was not palatable for him, but in a way it was, because Maharaja Parikshit got a chance to fight. There was no need to fight with small states because everyone was peacefully under his subordination, but the age of Kali Yuga miscreants but the Kali Yuga miscreants gave his fighting spirit a chance for exhibition. The perfect Kshatriya king is always jubilant as soon as he gets a chance to fight, just as a sportsman is eager when there is a chance for a sporting match. It is no argument that in the age of Kali, such symptoms are predestined. If so, then why was there preparation for fighting out such symptoms? Such arguments are offered by lazy and uncomfortable men. In the rainy season, the rain is predestined, and yet people take precautions to protect themselves. Similarly, in the age of Kali, the symptoms as above mentioned are sure to infiltrate into social life. But it is the duty of the state to save the citizens from the association of the agents of the age of Kali. Maharaja Parikshit wanted to punish the miscreants indulging in the symptoms of Kali, and thus save the innocent citizens mm, pure who were pure in habit by culture of religion. It is the duty of the king to give such protection, and Maharaja Parikshit was perfectly right when he prepared himself to fight.
Hari Om Tat Sat. So, Maharaja Parikshit, the ideal monarch, Yada Parikshit Gurujangale Vasat. He was so powerful king that there was no possibility of anyone rising against him. He was so powerful. Therefore, he was peacefully living in his capital, Gurujangale. So, He was not getting any opportunity to fight also, because there was no enemy with whom he can fight. But as soon as he got the news that Kali has entered in the jurisdiction of his kingdom, he got the chance of fighting. So Prabhupada says very beautifully in the purport, those who are sportsmen, they want to play. Naturally, one who is experts in some art. So that immediately he wants to exercise that. There was a Asura called Bhaumasura. Bhaumasura, he, by the grace of Lord Shiva, he got 1,000 hands and he wanted to fight. But he was so powerful that nobody would dare to come before him to fight. Therefore, he was practicing to fight with the hills and mountains and cracking them and smashing them. So one day he complained to Lord Shiva, "My Lord, you have so kindly given me the hands to fight, but I don't find any opponent to fight. So what is this use of these hands? So many." So Lord Shiva could understand that he is a demon. So he said, "You rascal, one day you will find some enemy when your desire will be fulfilled for good." And so he had to fight with Krishna, and Krishna finished him. So this is a natural desire. Parikshit Maharaj, he had no desire to fight essentially, but he got the news that the Kali has entered. His grandfathers, the Pandavas, left kingdom, that now the Kali is coming. Let us retire timely. So the next king, our grandson, will look after it. Not that everyone should remain at home until he is forced by death to get out of home. No, that's not very nice principle. One should retire timely. That is the system, Vedic system. Brahmachari, suppose one lives for 100 years, 25 years remain Brahmachari at the shelter of a Guru. 25 years, so Guru teaches him to remain Brahmachari, Naishtika Brahmachari, just like in our parampara also we have many, say Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, who is the Guru of Srila Prabhupada. He was Brahmachari, strict Brahmachari, ideal personality. So that's recommended for everyone up to 25 years of age. Nobody should have any connection with women. That is called Brahmachari, very strict. So that Brahmachari rules and regulations are there in the Srimad Bhagavatam. That he would go door to door for collecting alms for his spiritual master and address every woman as mother from the very beginning. From 5 years of old age child, 5-year-old child. If a child is trained to call all women as mother, naturally his culture is different, because he has learned to call all women as mother. He has no other idea. A small child, any woman comes before him, he knows, oh, she is my mother. So this was the practice that time. That's not only religiously, but morally it is so good to look upon all women as mother. That is the system. Still in India, in so many places, or any unknown woman who has no introduction with you, she is addressed as Mataji. We use in ISKCON, we have this culture. We address, she may be just like daughter or granddaughter age, but one would address as a respect to the woman as mother or Mataji. So this is Indian system. Now some rascals have introduced, Bahinji, sister, and all these things. Okay, this is not Shastric actually. In the Shastra, all the women except one's wife should be addressed as mother only. There is no addressing somebody as sister and all written in the Shastra, unless she is his own sister. Others cannot be sister. That's the instruction by Chanakya Pandita also, a great politician. He is a moralist. He says that who is learned scholar? He was himself very learned scholar, but he is giving definition of a learned scholar. What is that? Matravat paradareshu. Anyone who sees all women, paradareshu. Para means other's wife. Paradareshu. Matravat, not his own wife, but others' wife. So except one has got one wife and all others' wives. So Matravat Paradareshu, to treat and see others' wife as mother. Matravat Paradareshu. Paradhavyeshu Lostravat, and others' property as garbage in the street. As nobody is interested in the garbage on the street. Similarly, if one is not interested in anyone's property, it may be insignificant thing, but one cannot touch it. Tene tyaktena vunjita maghrita kashyasvidha. This is the Upanishad, Ishopanishad, Vedic injunction. Go to the wall. Maghrita kasyasvidhanam. Don't touch any other's property. Tene tyaktena vunjita. Whatever is given by Krishna as his prasadam, you accept it. That you can enjoy. Don't touch anything else. So similarly, a person should be so nicely trained up that the one wife with religious, by performing religious ceremonies given to him, he should be satisfied with her. Not to see other women, adulteration. This is Kali Yuga. This is Kali Yuga. Now this adulteration, prostitution is common affair. Very common. Nobody sees others' wife as his mother. Nobody. And neither the women sees others' husband as father. So Maharaj Parikshit, when he saw that the principles of Kali Yuga, meaning adulteration, prostitution, animal killing, drinking, intoxication, gambling, these things are coming gradually. Because the age of Kali, that's called Kali Yuga, just like before winter there is some wind, very cold. One can understand now winter is approaching. So of course you cannot stop winter, but you be careful so that you may not catch cold, coughing. You dress yourself nicely with the warm clothes and other things, okay? So it's no use fighting with the seasonal changes. That's not possible actually. So just like it is raining, it is no use to fight with the cloud and rain. Stop it. No, that is not possible. But you can take raincoat, umbrella, so that you may not be affected by the rain. That is your business. So Kali Yuga has entered all over the world. Not now, 5,000 years ago, during the time of Maharaja Parikshit. Gradually, people are degrading only on this principle: illicit sex, animal slaughter, intoxication, and gambling. These are the 4 pillars of the platform of Kali. So Maharaja Parikshit, that means 5,000 years ago, all over the world, these things were unknown actually. You won't find in history these things. So as a king, he has to punish the debauchers, the rogues, the thieves. So immediately he became alert. He is Nishamya Vartam Anati Priyam. Nishamya Vartam Anati Priyam Tata Sharashanam Samyuga Saundiradade. So when he got news, he, although no enemy is there attacking, but Kali is attacking. Kali is attacking. Kalim pravishtam nija chakravartite. So, pravishtam, Kali has already entered Pravesh in his own jurisdiction. Chakravarti, the chakra means circle and Varti means remaining in the center. So a king is supposed to be the spiritual master, or the head is supposed to be the king, or the spiritual master, or the head is supposed to be the center of a circle. So his kingdom is supposed to be the circle. He is the center. Nija Chakravartite. What is that line? Yes. Kalim Pravishtam Nija Chakravartite. So within the jurisdiction of Maharaja Parikshit, Kali has entered. So as soon as he heard that, he became alert to punish. That is responsible king, Not that they want to drink and we can levy tax for drinking so that we get some money. No. Encouraging people in drinking. That is there in India also. So-called that Gandhi started his movement on this basis. Nobody could drink even tea. At least amongst his associates, nobody could drink even tea. No cigarette. Gandhi was very strict actually. And of course, he could not prohibit, but he was also against illicit sex, drinking, gambling, all these things. Why he could not prohibit? Because he didn't have a spiritual master, he didn't have a process of bhakti yoga to follow. So he cannot maintain these kind of things implementing in the country. But he prohibited. He introduced prohibition in so many states. But now government is encouraging, government is giving license. Yes, openly you can drink. Kali's influence, meat eating in India, we never saw big signboard on a beef shop in big places. Always there are meat eaters, so the meat shop is kept out of the vision of public. Privately, one could purchase, and if one was accustomed to eat meat, he could not get the chance daily. Because in the family, no Hindu family will allow meat eating or fish eating. No. So, even during the childhood of Srila Prabhupada, they have never witnessed any such thing at all. In his own family also, if one wanted to eat meat, then he would do it 100 miles away, secretly. Nobody will know. Or he will go to some rascal hotel. That was the system. But now they are keeping chickens, everyone's roof. This is the advancement of Kali, and government is giving license. Yes, you manufacture liquor because it is a great profit for government. So, Maharaja Parikshit was not that kind of government. It is a duty of the government or the king to see that the citizens are properly raised to the spiritual platform of Krishna consciousness. That's the duty of the government. Therefore, the social divisions is Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra, all these things. Chaturvarnam maya srishtam gunakarma vibhagasha. The Brahmana should be ideal teachers of Vedic understanding. And Kshatriya should follow even by force, just like Parikshit Maharaj here. As soon as he heard that Kali, these 4 principles of Kali has already entered. That is your illicit connection with women, indulgence in meat eating, intoxication, and taking pleasure in the gambling. The purport Srila Prabhupada is giving very beautifully. So, Kali has entered immediately. Parikshit Maharaj, he took his bows and arrows. Who is that rascal? He is drinking, kill him. That was the kingdom, kill him, that rascal. So if one man is killed because he was drinking, then others will be very careful. That was the king's duty. Anyone who has got illicit sex, kill him. Anyone who is drunkard, kill him. Anyone who is eating meat, kill him. No other consideration. Directly kill him. Then you see within a few years, all these things will stop. Within a few years. But the government must be strong enough. But the government wants that you go to hell by drinking, but we are making our profit. 1 rupee cost, we are getting 60 rupees. Go on with this business. This is Kali Yuga. Everyone is doing his own personal interest. But Krishna consciousness movement is quite opposite, only interest of Krishna. That is Krishna consciousness. No more personal interest. They are thinking of personal interest, but they don't know what is personal interest. These fools, just like the same example I've given many times, that the part and parcel of my body, suppose this hand gets one nice sweet meat, and if the fingers think that it is our personal interest to enjoy the sweet meat, that is mistaken idea. The fingers catching a sweet meat cannot enjoy it. The real interest, personal interest, is given it to the stomach. Don't smash it. Give it immediately to the stomach and your interest is fulfilled. Immediately your fingers will be fed. This is personal interest to enjoy through Krishna, not directly. But these rascals, they don't know. They defy Krishna. Why Krishna? I am Krishna, I am God, I am everything. Therefore, they are suffering. They don't know actually how to fulfill the personal interest. That we are teaching. Fulfill your personal interest through Krishna. Nate viduswarta gatim hi Vishnum durasya ye bahir artamanina andaya thandai rupaniyamana sthe apisha tantriyam urudam nibadda. Srimad Bhagavatam Canto 7. Prahlad Maharaj, these rascals, they don't know that his personal interest is Krishna, that he does not know, therefore he is rascal. And Krishna says, it is not that we have manufactured this word. Krishna says, Namam Duskrutino Muda Prapadyante Naradama. Krishna is asking everyone, please surrender unto me, give up all this nonsense engagement. That is his interest, the living entity's interest. You surrender or not surrender to Krishna. What Krishna gains or loses? He has got many servants. He can create his servants. He doesn't require your service. But if you surrender to Krishna and render service unto him, that is for your benefit. That is your interest. That is your, that you don't know. That's a problem. Nate viduswarta gatim hi Vishnum durasya ye bahir arthamanina. And people, the blind leaders are teaching everyone that this is your interest. You eat whatever you like, you drink as much as you like, you go on gambling. If such leader is there, there is no restriction of eating. If such gambling, such Swamiji comes, then no, you can eat everything. Oh, a good Swamiji, he is telling we can eat anything. And this Swamiji is very conservative. Just like, there is when Srila Prabhupada was there, at that time there was Mr. Allen Ginsberg. He told Srila Prabhupada, Swamiji, you are very conservative. Because Srila Prabhupada restricted. But he doesn't know that actual benefit will be derived when you are actually conservative. Otherwise, you are going by the waves of Maya. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he said, Khano Mayar Bhoshe Chacho Beshe. You are being washed away by the waves of Maya, material energy, illusion. Why you are putting yourself in such dangerous condition? Sometimes being drowned, sometimes up. This is struggle for existence. The only remedy, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, Jiva Krishna Das e Vishwas, Korele do ar dukho nahi. If you accept this principle that I am eternal servant of Krishna, then you become immediately saved from this washing away by the waves of Maya. Or dukho nahi. So already anyone who is in this material world, he is being carried away by the waves, the three guna, the three modes of material nature. Somebody is carried away in goodness, sometimes we see passion, sometimes in ignorance, but everyone is being carried away. Tregunya Vishaya Veda Nistregunyo Bhavarjuna. So everyone is being carried by the material modes of nature. One has to become above this. Nishtraigunya. How it can be? That is also said in Bhagavad Gita. Mam chayo vyavicharena bhakti yogena sesevate sagunan samati chetan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. Chapter 14, verse 26. Immediately, So it's the duty of the king. It's the duty of the government. It's the duty of the father. It's the duty of the guru. It is the duty of the husband to see that his subordinate is being trained up in Krishna consciousness in this life, so that there will be no more death. Na mochayedya samuped mrityum. People do not know that he is being carried away. One is being carried away by the clutches of Maya in the cycle of birth and death. They do not know it. Neither they want any solution. Although everyone does not want to die, but no scientist, no philosopher can give you any information that death can be checked. But there is a way. Here is the Krishna consciousness moment, whereby you can stop your process of birth and death. Jaktva deham punarjanmanaiti mameti sokamteya. Srimad Bhagavad Gita chapter 4, verse 9. He comes back. These things are there. Information is there. The process is there. Everything is there in Vedic knowledge, Vedic cultivation. Simply people have to take it. Then they will be happy. That is Krishna consciousness movement. Thank you very much. Any questions or comments or realization, please do share with me. 5.
Haribol.
Haribol.
நம்ம பேர் என்ன பேர் என்ன இந்த பண்டிதர் சாணக்கிய பண்டிதர் பத்தி சொல்றோம்ல. சாணக்கிய பண்டிதர் is Vaishnava or Brahman only?
Chanakya Pandita is not a Vaishnava. He is a moralist, he is a politician, he is a Brahmana.
Okay. Because he has
He knows the Vedic principle very strictly.
Okay.
He has very perfectly followed it, and his advices are so perfect, but material. There is nothing spiritual in Chanakya Pandita's advices. But morality, those who are in the bodily concept, they can take advice from it.
Okay. Haribol. Thank you.
Hi, Haribol. Thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you very much for the association. Let's resume our Srimad Bhagavatam class tomorrow morning sharp at 7:30. Till then, Grandra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Pradita Pansila Prabhupada ki jai. Vaishnav Pranam. Mancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva patitanam pavanebhyo
Namo Namah.
Jai Sri Guru Maharaj ki jai. Jai Gaur Premanande.